Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Shovel Knight Specter of Torment playthrough. We are actually on the final video. This will be the last video of Specter of Torment, and yeah, pretty excited about it. So before we do anything, I'm going to talk to you. Oh, you have 23 red skulls. I'll pay you 500 gold for each of them, please, quickly. So this is basically what this guy turns into after you've essentially gotten all the curios. He'll kind of just turn into, I guess, the music guy for the last two stories. So he'll just give you money for each of the skulls you found. Oh, woe, how I long to become lost in her empty gaze. I cannot stand to see another red skull, not one more. Oh, her delicate mandibles clattered with laughter, her beautiful brow ridge so arched. Perfect, eye sockets. Wait a tick, I can't believe it. It's her. We found her at last. Red? Red, my love, is it really you? Yes, I've been searching in eternity, my sweet Scarlet. I'll never let you go again. My heart soars with joy. This calls for a celebration. Join us in the ballroom, Specter Knight. Now that we're reunited, the ceremony can finally begin. Maestro, please. You have our deepest thanks, Specter Knight. I hope you enjoyed the show. How joyous. Let's head back, shall we? I'll find a way to ready you. Until then, please bring me more red skulls. Perhaps we could collect them all? So yeah, there are more, and I think the next two are going to be in the final stage, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Yeah, still don't have anything here. Wouldn't be anything here either. Let me just check you really quick. Okay, no, he's just saying I'm strong, which I guess I am. So yeah, I think that this is kind of a weird aspect of this playthrough. I don't think you can get 100%, like true 100%, until you actually beat the game, because, again, the remaining two skulls are in the last area, so you kind of have to just go there, get them, and finish the game, and then come back after the fact, which... it's not a big deal. I mean, we've done that for the other two stories, I guess, in theory, but still, it is kind of annoying. But let's go ahead and do it. The final stage of the game. Tower of Fate ? So again, we don't have the Ascent stage, because the entrance kind of combined them both. And yeah, let's go to the Tower of Fate. My lord, are you prepared to visit the Tower of Fate? I mean, we are here already, but... sure, why not? Okay, so here we go. This time we're going up instead of down. But we still have the same stuff we have to do. I feel like this is a bit easier in this playthrough. Because you can actually, like, home into the blocks. which is kind of nice. If we go this way... Hey, look, 2 skulls. So there we go, we have all the skulls in the game. Now all we have to do is just finish. There is one other reward, but again, you'll get it after the fact. Also, excuse me, something got kind of... not really stuck in my throat, just again, a little tickle in my throat right now. You know how it is sometimes. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh, it's you. Have you come all this way to report your progress? Where is my 8th knight? None of that matters anymore. Prepare to face your demise, Shield Knight. Your treachery ends here. My treachery? I granted you new life, but now you intend to take mine? Perhaps showing you mercy was a mistake, one I will not repeat. Okay, so this fight's a little different. Almost in a good way. Because I honestly hate the arena of the other Shield Knight fight. I mean, she still kind of has the same attacks and stuff, but as you can see, it's a little more manageable, I feel like. Although I say that and I'm taking damage like a chump. So I'll go ahead and heal really quick. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. God, she's not coming down. Or not coming up, rather. And again, I do have that ability, which is nice. Ah, I got her. I got kind of lucky, though, that I got darkness where I did, though. Ho ho ho, weakling. Reese, my child, come to me. Yes, my queen? Specter Knight has lost faith in our power. Let us show him your perfect self. Release, Reese. Haven't you done enough? I'd give anything to serve you. Do with me what you will. My child, drink deep the darkness. Reveal your full potential. And here is the final battle of the game. And what an interesting arena we have. Honestly, this fight isn't too hard. You get a lot of hits just by doing that. Now, I don't think you can use, like, the healing thing while you're doing this, so keep that in mind. Got him! Take that. Stay back. You've taken all that I have. I will not serve you a moment longer. Fair enough. Reese has proven a loyal servant. He'll be the perfect final knight of the Order of No Quarter. No, leave him. I will serve as your 8th knight. Take me instead. Oh, now you are ready to bow before my mights? I am yours to command, but first, the final act of my own volition. Ha! Reese has played his part well. With the power of the locket squandered on this whelp, your life is forfeit. Now you belong to me. Donovan? Henceforth and forever you will serve me in the Lich Yard. A fitting post, don't you think? And here we have the epilogue, or, well, the epilogue of the prologue. So here you kind of see how things start happening. King Knight starts making his castle in gold. The Dark Acolyte turns into the Trapple Acolyte. And we kick Phantom Striker out of the Lich Yard. Treasure Knight becomes the financial advisor. Propeller Knight kind of gets his fleet all set up. Bubbling chemistry. Find out more about that in Plague of Shadows. Okay, so Lost City, Mole Knight starts getting rid of all the green stuff and replaces it with lava, I guess. Hot springs. The armor outpost, which we didn't even really see. Tinker Knight starts creating little weapons. Polar Knight watches the Aurora Borealis. Aw, but he tends to Terrapin, who is still alive. Then we go to the village. There we got Specter Knight in safe hands at last. Then we go back to the Tower of Fate. Where the Order is officially here. And the Shovel Knight story truly begins. There's no hope of stopping her. The Order of No Quarter will sweep through the land without mercy. She's too strong. The strength of her former self gives me hope she can be reached. A fool's errand. She'll destroy you as she did me and show no remorse. I have no choice but to serve. I am now bound to her, perhaps forever. Then maybe we shall cross paths again. Keep her safe, Donovan. Dark times await us all. And there we go. Specter of Torment. So, honestly, like, of the side stories, I do think this is my favorite one so far. Keep in mind, I haven't fully experienced King of Cards yet, but I just really dug the way this just played out and the way this controlled. I kind of like that it was shorter, because, you know, not that the original game or Plague of Shadows was too long. I mean, they're perfectly fine in terms of game length by themselves, but I do feel like that since this is a kind of side story, not necessarily an abridgment or anything, but, you know, just kind of a different retelling of the main story with a different character. I don't think it needs to be like a full-length story, and I think that this game did a great job of kind of simplifying things. And just the way that Specter Knight controls, he's very fast, very quick, kind of very hack and slash like, which I also kind of really appreciate. And like his air homing attack, even though it has like some issues, like I just love the way it controls. It's really fun to do that kind of platforming. My one kind of gripe with Specter of Torment, or rather just Specter Knight in general, is just the wall climbing thing. It can get kind of obnoxious when like you don't intend to climb walls, but very minor complaint. Honestly, I did enjoy kind of the road they went with this particular story. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing this, and like I said, I got kind of burnt out a little bit with Plague Knight's story, so this was kind of refreshing to do a kind of a simpler story to kind of close it out. Or not really close it out, because we still have another story, but, you know, to continue with. But yeah, that's going to do it for Specter of Torment, which means we do have one more story left, and then there's also Shovel Knight Showdown, which is another mode of this game. There's some extra content I want to showcase as well. So even once we finish King of Cards, like, we're still not done yet, but still, this has been fun. I think I am going to keep on moving, though, so next week, I guess we'll get started with King of Cards, just to kind of keep going. Because I just don't feel like taking a break yet. I don't think I need to take a break yet. Which I think is good. It just means that I'm having fun with this, and yeah, if I'm having fun with it, might as well just keep going, right? And yeah, as you can see, I didn't really have very many deaths in this playthrough. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like only 7 deaths. So it's probably the easiest of the campaigns, but still, it's fun. It's definitely fun. So, As you can see, yeah, 98% completed, which clearly not 100%, but we'll get 100% here shortly. Again, I don't really like that, how you can't get them all in one playthrough, because, again, you have to go through the final stage to get the final 2 skulls, so you can't get them and leave, because it's like, oh, if you leave, you won't have the items, and it's just really weird. I don't know why they did it that way. Your boy is a handful, Lewin, but he'll be safe. That's a promise I can now keep. Well, one last revere. Ha ha ha. And you simply made off with his boots? Incredible. That's one way to make a grand escape. I was reckless in my youth, much like my own son, brash, naive. It's a wonder I've lived to tell such tales. Nonsense. We two shall prosper for 100 years, and your boy takes after his father. He does, Donovan. I've been meaning to give you something. Is this a locket? I worry about him, Donovan. He's grown so fast. If fate should claim me before my time, you'll have no one to protect him from his own flights of fancy. This is an old family keepsake. You are family to me, and I would hope you be family to Reese. Lewin, I would lay down my life to save his. I promise. So there it is. Reese is Lewin's son. I feel like it's, you know, pretty obvious, like, especially after seeing the ending, like, the boss ending and everything, but still, it's a really good story. It does kind of suck that, like, obviously, you end up killing Lewin because of that, but, you know, he does keep his promise, he does keep the boys safe, and that's what matters most. And also, I kind of talked about this earlier in the playthrough, where I had a theory that the Phantom Striker is Reese's father. Like, the Phantom Striker is Lewin. He's not. He's not. I did research. Literally, like, Lewin's dead. He doesn't become anybody. He's just the father. That's really all it is. So let me just very quickly check something, just to make sure. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, we're going to go back to my file really quick to showcase the last thing we can get in this game. You can obviously replay the ending if you want to. I'm not going to do that, but now that we have all the red skulls, we're going to give the final 2 to... no, not that. We're going to give the final 2 skulls to you. Haha, that's the last one. Well done. As thanks, I've prepared a little surprise. Follow me once more into the tower depths. I guess we'll do that. Would you look at this rubble? What possibly could have happened here? Who could say? Indeed. Well, here's what I found. I want you to have it. So we have the Donovan set. Adopt the visage of your former self. Impeccable, isn't it? Really, it's like it was made just for you. I found these alongside it. Not quite magical enough for my taste, hardly worthy of being called a curio. And there's the spikes as well. Thank you, Red. The pleasure is all mine. Both of us might be a touch too sentimental for undead life. I don't know what you're plotting against the Enchantress, but be careful, Spectre Knights. So yeah, we get... basically cosmetics of Donovan himself, and you also get the spikes as well. But yeah, that is, I believe that's 100%, from my understanding. I'm not going to beat the game again, obviously, but that is what it is. I believe if you go here, you can change back to him if you want. But I don't know, I think it's cool just kind of using his set. Maybe I'll beat the game again at a future date and time with just this set. But yeah, that's going to be it for Specter of Torment. Thank all of you guys for watching. This was a blast. I'll see you guys next week when we start the King of Cards, the final story of Shovel Knight. So, yeah, see you guys then. Later, folks.